Hi guys, welcome to a new video. The 2020 Toyota Prius Prime. It's a car that sparks debates, whether about its looks, its hybrid powertrain, or even what it means for the future of driving. But what's undeniable is that the Prius has shaped the hybrid landscape like no other car. The Prius Prime, specifically, is Toyota's plug-in hybrid version, offering an extended electric range, improved efficiency, and a slightly sportier design. So today, we're going to take a deep dive into what makes this car tick, see if it still holds up in 2025, and whether it deserves a spot in your garage. At first glance, the 2020 Prius Prime has a futuristic yet polarizing look. Toyota wasn't afraid to make bold styling choices here. The front end features a unique quad LED headlight design that gives it a sharp, almost robotic appearance. The grille is small, emphasizing aerodynamics over aggression, and the hood slopes downward in a way that helps reduce drag. Moving to the side, the Prius Prime has a sleek, low stance compared to previous Prius models. It's longer and wider than the regular Prius, and the character lines flow smoothly from front to back. The most notable design cue here is the rear end. Toyota gave it a distinctive curved glass hatch that extends over the back. It's functional, improving aerodynamics and visibility, but it's also a love-it-or-hate-it design choice. The taillights are LED as well, wrapping around the back with an angular, almost boomerang-like shape. Aerodynamics plays a massive role in this car's efficiency, and Toyota engineers clearly focused on reducing drag wherever possible. The 15-inch wheels, while small by modern standards, contribute to this goal. Toyota could have gone for a flashier wheel design, but the reality is that efficiency outweighs aesthetics in a car like this. Under the hood, the Prius Prime is powered by a 1.8-liter four-cylinder engine, paired with an electric motor and an 8.8 kilowatt-hours lithium-ion battery. Combined, they produce 121 horsepower. Now, on paper, that number sounds underwhelming. And in reality, it's not a performance car by any means. But that's not the point of the Prius Prime. What makes this car special is its ability to drive in fully electric mode for up to 25 miles before switching to hybrid mode. This means for most city commutes, you could essentially drive without using a drop of gasoline. Once the battery is depleted, the gas engine kicks in seamlessly, offering a total range of around 640 miles on a full charge and tank of gas. That's an impressive number for any car, let alone a plug-in hybrid. Acceleration is, well, adequate. It's not a car that's going to throw you back in your seat, but the electric motor provides instant torque, making city driving smooth and responsive. 0 to 60 miles per hour takes around 10 seconds, which is noticeably slower than many modern hybrids, but again, this car prioritizes efficiency over speed. Where the Prius Prime shines is in fuel economy. In hybrid mode, it gets 54 mpg, and in EV mode, it has an mpg rating of 133. That makes it one of the most fuel-efficient vehicles of its time. And unlike a fully electric vehicle, range anxiety isn't an issue. You can charge it when you want, but you don't have to. Out on the road, the Prius Prime is designed for comfort and efficiency rather than excitement. The steering is light and easy to maneuver, making it great for city driving. It's not the most communicative steering, but it gets the job done. The suspension is tuned for a smooth ride, absorbing bumps well, but don't expect a sporty or engaging feel through corners. One interesting thing about the Prius Prime is how it encourages you to drive efficiently. The digital display constantly gives feedback on how much energy you're using and how to maximize range. There's even a predictive efficient drive system that learns your driving habits and suggests when to coast or brake to save energy. It's almost like a video game, where you're trying to maximize efficiency rather than speed. In EV mode, the Prius Prime is quiet and refined. There's almost no engine noise, and Toyota did a great job with sound insulation. In hybrid mode, the gas engine can get a bit noisy under hard acceleration, but for normal driving, it remains fairly unobtrusive. Braking is smooth, thanks to the regenerative braking system that helps recharge the battery while slowing down. Some hybrids have a weird, artificial feel to the brakes, but Toyota has fine-tuned the system so it feels more natural. Step inside, and the Prius Prime has a modern, minimalistic cabin. The first thing you'll notice is the large 11.6-inch touchscreen in the center console. It's almost tablet-like, similar to what you'd find in a Tesla. The interface is relatively intuitive, but it does take some getting used to if you're coming from a traditional button-heavy dashboard. Apple CarPlay is available, but unfortunately, Android Auto wasn't included in this model year, something that disappointed a lot of buyers. The seats are comfortable, with synthetic leather upholstery that feels premium for this segment. The front seats are heated, which is a nice touch, and there's decent headroom and legroom for both driver and passengers. The rear seats, however, are where things get tricky. Because of the battery placement, the Prius Prime is strictly a four-seater. There's no middle seat in the back. This could be a deal-breaker for families or anyone who frequently carries more than 3 passengers. Cargo space is decent but slightly compromised compared to a standard Prius. You get 19.8 cubic feet of storage, which is still enough for groceries, luggage, or a couple of small suitcases, but the raised cargo floor due to the battery takes away some flexibility. Toyota packed the Prius Prime with a solid list of safety and driver assistance features. You get Toyota's Safety Sense P, which includes Adaptive Cruise Control Lane Departure Alert with Steering Assist Automatic Emergency Braking Blind Spot Monitoring. The Adaptive Cruise Control works well, making highway driving more effortless, and the lane keeping system helps gently guide you back if you start drifting. The backup camera and parking sensors are useful, especially since visibility through the rear hatch can be tricky due to the design. One feature that sets the Prius Prime apart is remote climate control. Using the app, you can precondition the cabin while the car is still plugged in, meaning you never have to get into a freezing or overheated car. Charging is straightforward. Using a standard 120V outlet, a full charge takes about 5.5 hours. If you have access to a 240V Level 2 charger, that time drops to around 2 hours. It's not the fastest charging plug-in hybrid, but for daily commuting, it's more than sufficient. The 2020 Prius Prime is for drivers who prioritize efficiency over everything else. If you have a short daily commute and can charge frequently, you could go weeks without using gas. It's also a great option for those who want an EV experience without committing to a fully electric car. However, if you need more cargo space, a true 5-seater, or a more engaging driving experience, this might not be the car for you. And if Android Auto is a must-have, you'll want to look at the 2021 Plus models, which finally added it. So, does the 2020 Toyota Prius Prime still hold up today? Absolutely. It may not be the flashiest or most exciting car, but it does exactly what it was designed to do, deliver outstanding efficiency with the added benefit of plug-in hybrid capability. It's a car that makes sense for the right driver, and even 5 years later, it remains one of the best choices in its category. Let us know what you think. Would you drive a Prius Prime, or is it too much of a compromise? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more car reviews from Drive Culture. See you in the next one.